you might rent an apartment or own your own home. Regardless, we know housing is likely your biggest monthly expense. A new idea, though, floated by President Trump, could make a 50-year mortgage an option to pay for your home. Rob Cole spoke with a mortgage expert on whether it would save or waste your money.
For half a decade, Christi Wedig has been helping folks make the biggest purchase of their lives.
That is my favorite part, is to look at ways to create a solution to get people into a home.
That's why I came to talk to her about a solution the Trump administration is floating, a 50-year mortgage. It could save folks money each month.
We look at an average Nashville mortgage loan amount of about $400,000. We're only going to be seeing savings of about $250 a month on a 30-year mortgage versus a 50-year mortgage.
But those savings could cost a bundle over time.
Over 30 years, you're going to pay a total amount of interest of $472,000. When we flip that to a 50-year mortgage, your interest goes up to $880,694. So you double the amount of interest that you're paying.
Sometimes talking numbers can get a bit bland, so I wanted to find a way to spice this up. Can I get 3 baguettes? There are 2 ingredients in a mortgage: the amount of the loan, your principal, and the interest you pay on the loan. Imagine it this way: if this baguette is your 30-year mortgage, about this much is principal and this much is interest. Now on a 50, the principal remains about the same, but you can see the interest, well, that could end up costing you a lot more dough. Experts say the ratio of those ingredients, the makeup of what you pay each month, will be different based on the length of the mortgage, especially in the beginning when you hardly pay down any of the principal at all on a 50-year mortgage.
When we stretch it out to a 50-year mortgage, the amount of interest that gets paid in the first 10 years is so small that it really starts to call into question, does it really make sense to buy?
In fact, Wedig says you'd get the same benefit from switching from a 30-year to 50-year mortgage as you'd get if interest rates drop just 1%. And that's possible to get now by working with your lender to find seller credits and other incentives in the buying process. So she's not recommending a 50-year mortgage to her clients if one comes along. Wedig says the real winner in this situation is just the fact that we're having these kinds of conversations about issues associated with housing. Definitely food for thought. In Nashville, Rob Cole, News Channel 5.
Thank you, Rob. The 50-year mortgage, we should point out, is still just an idea. It would need Congress and others to actually approve the option and implement it.